Ah, 'tis the season, buying that perfect gift, just one step in making your loved ones smile. It's also about the presentation. Joining us once again is local designer Jessica Adams with some tips and new ways to wrap presents. Thanks again for being here. And I got to tell you, I saw your last segment, this whole DIY. Do it yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll tell you, when I try to do it myself as far as wrapping gifts, I'm banned from that because I've always been challenged. You say, before we get into more of the commercial type of wrapping, how can we start with the basics?
Right, the really DIY, not just like sprucing it up. This I just grabbed at my local seafood place. This is your crab paper from Maryland. We know about crabs.
And please use it before you put the crabs or have the crabs, or you'll really make it a Chesapeake type of crabby Christmas.
Right. And you can use an apple. I used an apple right here and cut out my stencil. Yeah, or you can use a potato. And you just kind of smear it in your paint and kind of dab away like you would. This is really great for kids, again, getting everyone involved. And your final product is something like this. Wow.
So really, you just took the apple, and how did you cut that to make it? You just diced it into the triangle, right?
Yeah, you fiddle with it. I mean, this is my second apples. I mean, so you can screw up some apples, then give them to your husband to eat, and then use one that actually
preferably
comes
not after the paint.
No, this one we won't feed to him.
So then, and so we see you're very creative. You also have then the ornament type of wraps there, and the Christmas
black and white
tree.
Polka dot. So it's just a great way, and again, gives the spin of being creative out of the box and making it personal.
Yes. Now, here we move on to a little bit more elaborate. Tell us about this one.
So another way to, again, like spruce up the wrapping is just putting a cute little name tag on it. Instead of just writing, I know when I was younger, we would just write to Dad. Yeah. Actually on the wrapping paper. So when you have guests coming over, go grab from your local craft store, a cute little tag, pop it in there, put some stickers, curl your ribbon, and it just gives it that little extra something.
And what do we have here?
So this one's my favorite. I love twine, and I love bringing natural elements into decorating. So we just wrapped it like you would if you had a ribbon and stuck, some pine tree in there.
Yeah.
And, you wouldn't send that one off in the mail. This would be if you had guests coming over.
And you always wonder, the trimmings from the Christmas tree, you can always save these and put these in, adorn it.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah. What would you say overall is the biggest mistake folks make when wrapping? Any tips you can give us as to the actual wrapping itself?
Boring.
Yeah.
I think people can of course you have the factor of time. People don't have time, so they rush. So maybe this year, 2 weeks ahead of time, make your own wrapping paper, be creative with your name tags, and add something fun, an unexpected element.
And I think, just by this, when someone sees this, they'll say, oh, it's just not the typical, ran out to the store and got it. You made it. It has a nice homemade touch to it.
They'll talk about it.
They'll talk about it, and they'll keep that paper, say, oh, I don't want to throw this away. It's so nice.
Someone made this for me.
Yeah, well, that is terrific. Thank you for all those great ideas.
You're welcome.
We're going to post some of those so folks can do it themselves.
Yeah, if you go to my website, I'll have a whole run-through of step-by-step on how to get these things done.
Terrific. Yep. Thank you so much. Well, for a link to Jessica's website, head to foxbaltimore.com/morning.